It's a quest here? Why do you have a symbol over you? Do you want to talk to me or some shit?
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
Is there anything bothering you?
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Lee.
That's in general
I
questions.
will
Never mind. I don't know why you have that symbol over you, though. Alright.
Don't be like that. Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tian's Landing. Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know. People
This guy is
complain and grumble, but honestly,
super
I think they're
happy.
overreacting. Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha! I think not. In fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
Glad to see you're keeping your spirits up.
Things will get better. They always do. It's like my father used to say. The greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out.
This guy's in fucking denial. Exactly.
Denial? Preposterous! Sure, half the people have moved away, and those who stayed have mostly given up hope, and the entire town is running out of food and silver. But does my optimism mean I'm in denial? Of course not! I mean, none of the buildings are on fire, right? See? Something good. Just like that, right off the top of my head. I admit that some see our Imperial Minister Shang as, well, not entirely competent or capable of dealing with our problems. But somehow things will work out. They always do.
They always do.
Of course.
Tell me about the town's problems.
The Great Dam's been opened and the river level has dropped. Ships can't navigate the river and nobody can fish. But I think people are overreacting. Basically, we're suffering some minor inconveniences, which I'm sure will soon be resolved. Still, there are a few alarmists who scream and cry that our town is dying. Can you imagine? They have no faith in the Emperor, nor in Minister Shang, who is in charge of Tian's Landing. I am sure the cunning Shang has a plan to save us.
Let's talk about something else. Because everybody just keeps telling me the same shit. Who are you?
People call me Li Shun the Talkative, though I have no idea why. I'm actually a basket
Don't
maker.
shut the
In fact,
fuck
I dare
up.
say I am the best basket maker in all of Tian's Landing. Of course, with the dam open, ships can't navigate the river. So I have no supplies to make my baskets and no customers to buy them. But am I worried? Of course not.
This guy's
My children
fucking
only need
nuts.
1 meal a day. After all, they're small. And my wife can take a third job if necessary.
Yeah.
I know things will turn around soon.
3 jobs. I find your optimism disturbing.
You're not the only one. All over town, people keep saying to me, Li Shun, why are you so happy? Can't you see how bad things are? But it's just a matter of perspective. Things will get better. They always do. It's like my father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure...
You already said all that shit. Alright, I'm done with you. Truman.
Hello, and welcome to Truman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory.
So this place probably gets stocked once we like fill the dam back up. Or the river.
No, I'm nobody. You don't want to talk to me.
Alright. Guess I don't want to talk to you.
I'm Truman the Craftsman. Nobody important. Just a...
Alright, whatever, dude. You're... Don't want to tell me shit. Wait. Collect what?
No.
Maybe I shouldn't have
that's
skipped
totally
that.
Necessary. I don't want to cause any trouble for my customers. I'm sure they'll pay me eventually. At least, I hope so.
Your customers are taking advantage of you.
You might be right. I'm a fine craftsman, but I'm not much for business. I extend credit too easily, and then I can't bring myself to collect. It's just not in my nature.
I could lend you some silver to get back on your feet.
A noble offer, but I must refuse. Prospects for my shop are poor right now. I can't allow you to risk losing your investment. No, things will have to work out on their own. No.
I guess you don't want help, dude. Alright. Where's this lady's fucking fiance? Brr. Fucking goat. This him? Oh wow, dude, this place is dry as fuck.
Ghosts bring wind. Wind is no friend to a river fisherman, I can tell you that.
I can tell you that.
We ought to form a guild. Everyone else has them, why not us?
The fisherman's life is a hard one. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Boy. This place is kind of fucking big. I could have sworn it said the guy was on the fucking pier. Did he not?
Did you go down to Beggar's Pier? Did you find my fiance?
Wait, did you just tell me where it was?
Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town.
Southeast corner. I mean, this should be it. I didn't see him though. Maybe there's another pier.
Och, we will Ophir, San Castle.
This here's a private club. Members only.
Members only. How do I become a member?
You can't. Just move along.
Open the door, I'll break it down.
No chance. It's braced from the other side. You can't get in unless...
Alright. Fuck you too, bro. Big Tian.
Look at all these people here. When my old father told me to come to the big city, he never warned me about the crowds.
You think Tian's Landing is a big city?
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
Who are you?
My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good.
I wonder why.
Say, you're real pretty. You want to be my wife? You could come live on my farm. I got chickens and oxen and lots of land.
I'm gonna pass, dude.
It would be hard at first, working the farm by ourselves. But after you have 6 or 7 kids, they can help out
Seems
too.
like a good number. I'd rather stick a flaming sword in my eye.
But that would really hurt. Oh,
Fucking
I get it.
Guy's slow
You
as
don't
shit.
want to marry me. That's okay. You know any other young gals looking for a husband?
I could help you if the price is right.
Price? What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Oh, I get it. My old father warned me about your type. I ain't looking to buy me no woman. No lady for hire type gals for this country, boy.
I don't want no hooker.
I just want a nice, respectable gal to be my wife. One who can help me out on the farm and such.
I mean, that's not what I was going for, but yeah. I don't know anybody.
Oh, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gals,
You have a nice
do me
day
a
now.
favor and mention my name to them. Big Tian. You have a nice day now.
Alright. Ooh, a book. The Cataclysm. Many tales circulate of the travels of the water people, but one of the most disturbing tales comes from far to the west, beyond the Ocean of Tempest. Rumors persist of an area in the middle of the Western Ocean that is inhospitable to life. The farther one travels across the Ocean of Tempest, the warmer the climate becomes. Many have postulated that this may be because you approach the resting place of the sun, but there must be another explanation, not shredded in myths and superstition. A particular note are reports of an enormous cloud that rises miles into the air, visible to those few brave enough to travel the increasingly rough seas of Tempest. At night, this cloud glows with heat, and its acrid smell carries on the wind. Those who approach it too closely fall ill. The few ghost ships found in that area were filled with desiccated corpses, their skin rotting and their hair and teeth falling from their bodies. One particularly disturbing log penned in the shaking hand of a dying captain of one of these lost craft suggests that the skies were filled with a roar like the cries of the gods, and it finishes with the unfortunate man's wish that death take him before the howling demons descend upon him. Do do do. You are not who I'm looking for, dude. Fuck.
One thing that is good about being a fisherman, you never see a ghost out in the middle of the river.
Oh boy. Oh, there's a quest over here. You play too conservatively, Vo. You must be bold when playing a game of Yi. Did I teach you nothing?
You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the lion, if you please.
A wise move. But you know you cannot win. You stall this game the way you hesitated to learn of harmonic combinations. You must be bold, Vo.
You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
I was doing my best to ignore you too. Very well. What do you want from Jian, the Iron Fist, or Mistress Vo? If you are here for training, I refuse. What kind of training can you two offer? None. Too many people seek our guidance.
Do not be so hasty, Jian.
Fucking ass.
You me aside all those years ago.
And look where that got us. Your foolish devotion to the way of the open palm drove you from my tutelage and made you weak. No more. End of subject. What exactly are you doing? Grabbing a game of Yi, interrupted. Playing with the border pieces is hard enough without some stranger interrupting.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player.
We have simply decided to do away with the board. If one's properly focused, it is not so hard to keep the game in one's mind. I have some questions.
Forgive him. Had my former master bothered to remember his manners, he might have told you that we are not from Tian's Landing. We know little of the events here.
The Empire posts a minister to look after this place. Shand is his name, I think. Pester him if you must know about this place. Okay, well, enjoy your game.
Honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat.
As much as it pains me, you've always right. I see potential in you, greater strength than the dozens of worms who compete for my favor.
I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Does this mean you will trade me? I will make you an offer. Show me that you understand every nuance of the way of the closed fist, and I will teach you how to bend the storms to your will through Tempest.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
Oh, okay, I remember. So open palm is like the light, closed fist is dark. But here for some time you wished it either of our tutelage, but do not ask us to guide you on your path. Learning the ways on your own is the most important lesson.
Always a pleasure to talk to another.
What can I do for you? I seek your training.
You have some understanding of the way of the open palm, but Stone Immortal is not easily taught. Return to me when you feel you understand the way. When you feel that you
Wait, can you tell me how to do that?
Stone Immortal allows you to control the earth itself. It is not easy to master. To understand the earth, you must be aware of all. That is why Stone Immortal is only taught to those.
Blah, blah, blah.
What?
The question is, how do I do open palm? I don't know. Oh, well, whatever.
Hey, Baker.
There he is.
How are you today? Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal.
It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter.
Hold on a sec. We've got company.
You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
Yeah, you try that.
Longsword.
Longsword. Kicking your ass.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
No problem. Actually, Lon sent me to help you.
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, what a shame.
She thinks you're weak.
Never live this down.
She's just worried about you.
Yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately.
Ugh, man, I don't know why I keep fucking
I
yawning.
didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
Involved in what exactly?
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up.
She's in love with you,
She won't
bro.
stop until I go talk to her.
So, go fucking talk to her.
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
Have you told any of this to Lon?
No. Lan's very emotional.
Lan.
I didn't want her to get upset. First, I didn't tell her anything at all. But I couldn't hide my bruises forever. So I told her about the beatings. But even then, I didn't mention Eileen. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I was afraid if Lan became more involved, Eileen might hurt her too.
What are you not telling me?
I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea why Eileen is after me.
Let me talk to Eileen.
Thank you so much. Eileen and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
You got it.
These docks remind me of the fishermen in Two Rivers. A shame we will never see them again.
Don't bother me. I may be a beggar, but...
Ooh, there's a shop over here.
The folks of this town were kind at first, but...
Are you the shop?
Hello there, stranger. I haven't spotted you around Tian's Landing before. You've come at a bad time. What with the
So I've been told.
Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not putting any shows on in Tian's Landing, if that's why you're here.
Alright. What kind of shows would you normally put on?
You know, feats of balance and precision, delicate routines to shock and amaze. Whatever brings some silver, really. I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, you're a warrior, right? I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques
Really?
to improve your balance and speed if you're interested.
Yeah.
At least you'll be easy to teach. I don't know if you've ever tried to teach a man balance, but it's no simple task. You'd think we'd be the ones having a hard time. I swear, if men had breasts, they wouldn't be able to walk straight, let alone hold a handstand.
If I had breasts, I'd just be like squeezing them all the time. Ooh, oh wow, I got a lot of money. Okay, let's see. Why is this like dark red? I think I own one of those, don't I? Oh, it says in inventory 0. Holy shit. Oh wow, this is expensive. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna buy this. No, I forgot. I can I sell shit? I can sell some of this crap. What? I'm gonna sell these ones because I don't want to lose shit. I have multiples of some of this shit too. Alright. And then let's buy this. Alright.
Stop right there. I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
Duty.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I'm the
I will
captain now.
discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I'm gonna shave my beard like that. It's 2 little fucking nubs.
Now get back in that ship. I'm your captain. Understand?
Well, you're still the captain. For now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's
Yeah,
what.
we'll just sell through the fucking dirt, dude.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here.
Your men don't respect you very much, do they?
They're good men, but we're all a bit mad right now. The Great Dam is open and the lake that feeds into the river is gone. My ship is stranded here like a lame water buffalo. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam.
The river's too low and fast. Why don't you close the dam? I'll close it for you. Wait, actually, you know what? How much would you pay to have the Great Dam closed?
Hey, couldn't we just help this man without...
God damn it.
I'm grateful to the lady for her thought, but I am also a merchant, so I understand the way of...
If I have money, I can buy, no, more stat
I'm
shit.
not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the...
All the silver you have is probably like 200. I'll go to the dam right
You
now.
won't get too far if you don't speak
Only
to
Shen
Mr.
has the
Sheng
key.
first.
Talk to Shen. You got it. Alright.
These sailors are good for business. At least...
Fucking whore. Alright, so where the hell's the boathouse? This place is actually kind of fucking big. This gate to seal shut and will never open. Could this be the boathouse? I never did look at the door name. It is the
This seems
boathouse.
quite a club.
I need to speak to Eileen about Bay.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Go on in.
Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Oh, it's easy. Ooh, another book. Horse Lord Tactics. Like the ordered armies of the Jade Empire, the Horse Lords favor lightly armored units of horsemen who can move rapidly over the field of battle. Moving like a Russian tide, small groups of horsemen harry all angles of their opponent's flanks. Armed with bows almost to a man, these mounted archers can rain destruction upon unprepared foes. While the Horse Lord tactics are surprisingly effective, their men lack the discipline of the Imperial Army. For all the damage they can inflict, the Horse Lord forces have difficulty holding strategic locations. For now, the Jade Empire exists in an uneasy peace with the Horse Lords, leaving the savages to their arid lands north of the seat of Heaven Province.
I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you?
Yeah. Do you want one
They took it
too?
Pretty hard. Even after all the beatings I gave them over the years, they still aren't used to losing to a girl. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
Why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
Of course he did.
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
Let me bring Bay here. Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
So we got a lover's triangle. I'll go get him right now. Oh, we brought the chick here too.
Lamb, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bae. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Aline, Coons Bay promised to marry her.
What? Bae, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer, and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, I think you're pretty, Eileen. And someday
Some
when we're
people
grown
take
up,
childhood like
I'll marry you.
promises way too fucking
What?
serious.
That was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
I know, the guy's like fucking 50 now. It seems like you're being unreasonable, Aline. We're gonna have to find our way out of here, aren't we?
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. That same day, you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Babe. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Their eyeballs get like fucking stuck up in their fucking heads. Because it looks like she's like looking up at the sky and then all of a sudden it like comes down. Wait, you said you'd never make Bae unhappy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
You changed too. Oh my god. Len and Eileen should fight. The winner gets Bae. I really want to do this one, but I'll be nice.
Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bae's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bae is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
You're welcome, and thank you. Glad to be of service.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
Thanks.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bae. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bae. Let's go.
Ooh. You got a quest for me?
I hope things work out for Bae and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just... Bae was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
It's no excuse. I know what this is gonna lead to. That one big dude wanted a wife. You can still find a husband.
Respectable man would ever want
I
to
don't see
marry a
these
girl
two
like
together
me.
though like that.
Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bae didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
I could help you out if you pay me. You know what? She got mad at me when I did this last time. I'll just do this one. Maybe I can help you find a husband.
Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
I'll be back once I find you a husband.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
Good luck. I'll break your vase. Hey, boathouse key. Alright, well, let's go talk to that big guy again. I keep fucking watering too, I don't know why. Here he is.
Hello again.
I know a woman who's looking for a husband.
You do? That's great. Is she pretty? Is she a nice, simple gal who'll help me out on the farm and keep me warm at night?
Hopefully. Otherwise you're gonna end up alone. Sure.
Well, let's go meet her. You better lead the way, 'cause I don't know where we're going. Wow, you sure are pretty. And you got a real nice club here for you and your friends. My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian because I'm so big.
Big in the pants.
Big! Yes, I can see that. Well, Big Tian, my name's Eileen. I haven't seen you around town before. I'd remember someone like you.
Yeah, I ain't never been to the big city before. Usually I stay out on my farm, but my old father told me it's time to get me a wife, so... You want to get married now?
Just out, just right out there like that.
Knife in the rack, are you, Tian?
He's a simple man, but a good man.
Hey, that's what my old father always says about me. He also says the key to farming is hard work and happy thoughts.
A farm, eh? I've spent my whole life living in the town. I'm not sure I want to leave Tien's Landing.
Tian could move here and join your gang. I'm sure he doesn't really care about the farm. I don't know about that one. Shit.
Gang?
Fuck. I knew that was going to be the wrong one. Oh, great. He left. Shit. This marriage is off.
Huh. That didn't go well, did it? Look.
There must be more dudes. Maybe they're in, like the actual village part. We got another quest here. Burnt down house.
Pretty.
Stop thief, come back with my sword. Just gonna like just randomly kill people.
Sword back, lout. Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
What? Is that it? You're just gonna let the thief walk free?
And And still, poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing
Alright, so
of
apparently
justice.
this guy talks
Where
in
would I put the lout?
third person.
My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
Let me talk to you first. Let me be. An honest merchant used to make a good living in this town, but those drunken sailors have stolen most of my goods. I have nothing left to sell. What are they taking? Most of what is missing is perishable items, grain, baked goods, fruit. There's little chance of getting them back, and they're hardly worth the effort. The only thing I'm really upset about is the clay figurine. Yesterday, Tong, one of the sailors, took it. There was nothing I could do to stop him. The figurine isn't worth much, but it belonged to my mother. I wish there was some way to get it back. Is there anything I could do to help? Normally I would look to the local officials to help, but as you've already seen, Mr. Shen can do little about these sailors. Nobody in town can help. We're just simple villagers. Tong knows he can do whatever he wants to me and get away with it. Tong will pay for what he's done. Please, I'm not looking for vengeance. I just want my mother's figurine back. If you convince Tong to return my mother's figurine, I'll give you a discount on all my merchandise when it arrives. I promise. Where can I find him? They're usually off getting drunk in the storehouses past Beggar's Pier in the southeast end of town. Be careful, I've heard they're good with their fists. Past Beggar's Pier. You got shit to sell me?
I see the glint of intelligence, nobility, wisdom, consideration, and piety in your eye. A fine day to you. What can I sell you?
I'm really laying it on thick, bro. It's a lot to see in just a glint.
Well, I make my living by knowing people. I can clearly see that you are of the finest sort. That is to say, the sort with silver ready in hand. Could I interest you in some seed? What about a pitchfork? I have hay as well.
Do you sell wind maps?
I'm afraid I do not. Just
I forgot we needed a wind map, huh?
Wind maps everywhere, although only the rich needed them with their airship racing. Recently, the wind maps have disappeared. I know that when the Emperor's men left Tian's Landing, they took all the wind maps with them. There are those who say, but it's not important.
Just fucking tell me, dipshit. I'm asking about it.
Some say that Death's Hand is collecting all the wind maps and destroying them so that only he and his minions may travel freely about the Empire.
Makes sense.
However, I do not believe such talk. I believe firmly in the goodness, kindness, and wisdom of our Emperor and all those around him.
So no one has wind maps besides Death's Hand.
I suppose there may still be merchants in the Imperial City who have some, and they were once so widely available that there must be some here and there. But I do not have any, nor do I know anyone who has one.
Let me see your wares.
Selection of seat.
Do you have anything useful, like weapons or magical items?
Cloak so warm it's like a weapon against the cold.
It's called a fucking blanket.
So good that it cleans like magic.
You don't actually have anything I'd want, do you?
I am glad to hear you say what I was thinking.
A completely unfair assertion, after all. Who wouldn't want a basket so big you can carry 2 babies in it?
Yeah, I'm done with you.
Well, when you're ready to spend, I am ready to sell.
Sell crap.
Hey? What do you want?
What do you want? Who are you?
I'm Wei. Some call me Old Wei, but that's because they don't
This
know
guy looks
old
like
Chad.
the,
If I'm old, he's ancient. He's at least a week older than me.
can't remember what he plays.
Of course, we're both pretty old compared to most of the people in Tian's Landing. Why,
Is he blind? I think in Shenmue 2, that's this musician dude that's like blind. This guy looks just like him. Tell me about the flood.
18 years ago, Emperor Sun was young and flush with success from ending the drought. He began public works all over the Empire, including the Great Dam downriver. The workmen came and started building it near our town. We were not engineers, and so we were not sure what it would mean. Some worried that it might flood us out. Most were unconcerned. After all, if there were any danger, the Emperor would tell us, surely. One day, the great dam was finished, and the floodgates were closed.
What happened?
The town flooded. We took what we could and fled. Mothers ran about screaming for their children who'd gone out to play. Children screamed for their dogs.
Poor dogs.
Some folks climbed to the roofs of their houses and refused to leave. But we survivors straggled upriver. Some collapsed from exhaustion, but the water kept rising. I carried a boy and a girl, and I saw another boy fall, but I couldn't carry him. Finally, I fell over
This
too.
kid just falls down. He's like,
The
later.
water had stopped rising.
Go on.
The great dam had created an enormous lake, and we settled our new town on the banks. The lake completely covered the ruins of our town. Life went on, but no word ever came from the imperial city. No warning, no explanation. Did we displease the Emperor, or were we just beneath his notice? I will never know. The crewmen who manned the great dam would come to town sometimes, but they knew no more than we. I will go to my grave never knowing.
No one here will talk about the ruins.
The people started a new life here, but there was much pain and sorrow. Conversations would trail off. At night you could hear women sobbing, and not a few men. Finally, people stopped talking about the past, and then they refused to talk about it altogether. And eventually they pretended it never happened.
You never sought revenge for the flooding of your town?
You look like you know how to fight. You look like you can stand up for yourself, so you don't understand. We are villagers. We farm and fish. We live at the mercy of the gods, nature, the Emperor. If one or all of these masters is kind, it is good. If one or all choose to be cruel, well, there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to get the fish hauled in.
I saw the ruins on my way here. They aren't underwater. Well, anymore.
A few months ago, the Emperor's engineers and soldiers left. They just went off in the night. Soon after, the great dam opened on its own. There wasn't anyone around. The water drained, revealing the old ruins. And underwater these 18 years. And now they're back. I don't know what made the great dam open. Some say it was ghosts. They say those who died in the town don't want to be forgotten.
Alright, thanks for the story.
Thank you for listening, youngster. Not many do anymore.
Not many do. Oh.
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River.
Taui.
Yeah, get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time.
If one more of these villagers sneers at
Urchin.
I'm gonna be a thief when I grow up.
Cool, good for you.
the folks of this town were kind at first, but now...
Yeah, can't you see I'm trying to have an important conversation with my friend here? The young ones today, no respect.
You leave this young one alone, you mangy old fox. She looks fit to break you in half. Might do us all a favor. You.
Okay. Do you want to talk? Nope. All right.
If Captain Ing...
Who am I gonna find to talk to this? To go out with that girl? Do you want to talk?